Potawatomi County officials say significant progress has been made on the cleanup effort in Westmoreland following Tuesday's devastating tornado.
There's still a lot to do, but we kind of consider we've made it to sort of the next phase of operations. So we were able to send volunteers home this afternoon, and we will not need volunteers on the ground tomorrow.
That is Riley County Public Information Officer Vivian Leyva speaking on behalf of Potawatomi County Thursday. Because heavy equipment will be hauling debris away, she says it's not safe for volunteers to be out and about. The county plans to put out a notice when volunteers may be needed again through its newly established webpage, potcounty.org/tornado. Additionally, Leyva says the American Red Cross has established a Multi-Agency Resource Center, or MARC, which will be open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. today, tomorrow, and Sunday at the Westmoreland Methodist Church.
And that's sort of a spot for people who've been impacted by the storms to come and get connected to resources and services available. So everything from utility companies they may need to talk to, state agencies and vital statistics where if they've lost important documents like their marriage certificate or their birth certificate and they need help getting those things replaced, there will be people on site to help them do that.
Senator Roger Marshall and Senator Jerry Moran are planning a 1:30 tour today of Westmoreland. Monday's Potawatomi County Commission meeting, by the way, will take place in Wamego at the Emergency Operations Center, 406 Miller Drive. Phase 3 of a pavement improvement project along K-18 and K-177 is set to begin today, weather permitting. Traffic will be head-to-head on the southbound, eastbound lanes, while the northbound, westbound lanes are reconstructed. The section of Zendale Road and K-18 between K-177 and the local access road will also be reconstructed with work done in subphases to keep 2 lanes of traffic open. KDOT says this configuration will be in place until July. Riley County property owners should be receiving their property valuations soon. County appraiser Anna Burson informed county commissioners on Thursday that those notices were mailed out on April 29th. Property owners wishing to appeal personal property valuations have until May 15th to do so. Agricultural use valuations will be mailed out this month to ag producers. The next Riley County Commission meeting is set for Monday at 8:30. After an email phishing scam compromised the USD 383 school district cybersecurity last week, district administrators are now hoping to get tougher mandates on cybersecurity training for employees. Director of Technology Mike Ribble on Wednesday noted that no student information was lost from the scam, but says fewer than 10% who received the email reported it as phishing.
We had a number of staff that not only clicked on the link, but gave away their information in the double digits. But it only takes one.
Ribble stressed the importance of cybersecurity training, something the district has had available to staff since January and was targeted for completion by spring break. To date, though, 289 staff members still haven't completed that training. He's called on the board to mandate the training just as Kansas State did following its recent cybersecurity incident. Superintendent Eric Reed says he wants to see more accountability from staff.
What's the price? Because I hear balance, and I like balance, and it's a word I use all the time. But when we're talking about security, I don't want balance. I want a heavy weight down to the ground, but I still want to reasonably operate education.
In other business Wednesday, the board approved a $28,000 change order for the renovation of the former Manhattan High East Campus building, which is now known as the Lincoln Education Center. Those additional funds will cover items to bring the building into alignment with fire codes. The Flint Hills Discovery Center is hosting the Flint Hills Festival on Saturday, one of the center's largest events of the year. After seeing record turnout last year, the center saw every booth in Blue Earth Plaza sell out this year. Event coordinator Jonathan Mertz says activities outside will include food trucks, live entertainment, and wine tasting.
Inside the Discovery Center, it's the last weekend of our Thomas Edison Secret Lab exhibit. And thanks to general support, the admission is going to be free that day.
Flint Hills Festival will run 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow. It's been almost a year since the National Bio and Agro Defense Facility was dedicated, and slowly the scientific mission is coming to fruition. This week, K-Man visited with the Director of Foreign Animal Disease Diagnostic Laboratory, Dr. Robin Holland, about some of the initial science functions they've been able to accomplish in the past year in the area of sequencing and insect genome.
And this was important to establish our sequencing workflows in the laboratory, as well as culturing a cell line for future diagnostic development, preparing proficiency test panels that we send to other laboratories, and creating a microscope slide of a healthy liver tissue to help optimize our staining procedures.
Holland says each of the scientific activities pose no risks to people or livestock, but are important for establishing basic foundational science for future research. NBAF scientists have a crucial role in protecting the U.S. against potential threats to the food supply, something Holland says is not lost on her and her team of scientists.
The complexity of NBAF is just beyond comprehension. And the only path forward is to work together as a team to build that foundation of a program that is larger and will outlast any of our careers.
Holland previously served as the head of diagnostic services for FADL and moved into the director role back in December. FADL consists of 70 scientists who are stationed at NBAF, Plum Island in New York, and a laboratory also in Puerto Rico.
Good morning, I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. The first of the three-game Sunflower Showdown between Kansas State and Kansas on the baseball diamond takes place tonight. The Wildcats rallied to win the final game of their Big 12 set at TCU last weekend before a midweek shutout loss at Nebraska. The Jayhawks, meanwhile, have won 7 straight and 11 of 12, including an 8-1 win over Wichita State on Wednesday. The Cats have won the last 5 meetings in the series, however, and are 16-5 at Twayton Family Stadium this season. Game time is just after 6. We'll have coverage on News Radio KMAN beginning at 5:30 tonight. Also on the diamond today, Manhattan participates in the tournament at Hayes. Riley County visits Marysville, Wamego to host Abilene. Riley County softball will also visit Marysville, and Abilene plays at Wamego. Manhattan High girls soccer wrapped up its stretch of 6 of 7 away from Bishop Stadium with a 3-0 win at Hayden yesterday. After winning their last 2 in Toronto, the Kansas City Royals are back home to open a weekend stretch with the defending champs. Brady Singer will start for the Royals against Texas tonight. Jared Lorenzen to start for the Rangers. Game time is at 6:40. K-State's Jeff Mittie has been recognized as the Kansas Basketball Coaches Association Women's Basketball 4-Year College Coach of the Year. Mittie's team made the 18th NCAA tournament appearance in program history and advanced around in the tournament for the 13th time all-time. It's the second time that Mittie has won the award. The other was in 2017. Finally, Eric Jones has been cleared by doctors and approved to return by NASCAR, but his Legacy Motor Club will hold him out of this weekend's race at Kansas Speedway to allow him more time to recover from his crash at Talladega. Jones sustained a compression fracture in a lower vertebra during the wreck. Corey Heim will drive the number 43 in Sunday's race. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.